Before Lightfall launched, I made a video comparing and contrasting all of the different fusion rifles that have chill clip and settled on the fact that Riptide was the best out of all of them due to how fast it can actually proc chill clip. Some people disagreed with me because Deliverance can get chill clip and demolitionist, which helps with osmiomancy builds, which was understandable at the time, but it was also kind of niche. However, since that video dropped, Bungie nerfed chill clip in an interesting way that had unintentional side effects. They made chill clip require an extra burst to proc, so Arvindale is completely dead because in most GMs or high-end content, you'd probably get killed halfway through charging that second shot if you're trying to stun an unstoppable champion in any room with a decent amount of ads. Deliverance is okay, but it still has a much longer charge time than Riptide, and it takes a bit longer to freeze champions or stun overloads. Riptide, being a rapid fire frame that has access to accelerated coils, is not only still the best, but also is just much better than all of the other weapons with chill clip in the game. People do not use chill clip on Palmyra or Bump in the Night anymore, and nobody used it on grenade launchers to begin with. And all of the non-rapid fire fusion rifles do not have as much viability when it comes to Riptide. Back in February, in the 2.15.24 TWAB, Bungie announced that in the final shape they would be working on making slow-firing fusion rifles more viable with chill clip. They have not given any further details, but it sounds like they might either be making it based on the number of bolts hit depending on each frame. Until and possibly even after those changes go live, however, Riptide is still the best weapon with chill clip and arguably one of the best special ammo weapons for high-end PvE content. It can stun both unstops and overloads, and if you have Radiant, it can do anti-barrier as well. That means it can do all three champion types with up to 3 shots. This weapon does everything that you need for high-end content, even after Bungie nerfed its main perk. It's also easier to acquire than all of the other weapons that can get chill clip, and pairs quite well with Forbearance or even an exotic primary in the energy slot. It synergizes with stasis builds and does work quite well with osmiomancy. The last big thing I'd like to talk about that puts Riptide over all the other fusion rifles with access to chill clip though, is just how deep its perk pool is. In the third column, you can get things like auto-loading holster, field prep, and lead from gold. This means that despite how much Bungie has been trying to make it so people don't do this in the past year, you can still run double special builds with Riptide, especially if you pair it with something like Forbearance with Enhanced Genesis and run it with lead from gold, so that I only need to run heavy ammo finders or scout mods. Enhanced Genesis on Forbearance gives you back ammo when you break a matching shield type, well as reloading the gun for you, and lead from gold on Riptide means that you can just focus on picking up purple bricks to get some extra ammo. Real quick, just to go over why each one of these is less viable than Riptide, Deliverance has a 780 charge time, which yes, you can spec into with different perks, but that's still almost twice as long as Riptide's charge time. Now Arvindale, that is just over twice as long as Riptide's charge time per shot. Now granted, it can get reconstruction and chill clip, but its charge time just absolutely kills it. Burden of Guilt is one that is actually pretty nice, and it's an adaptive frame with just a slightly longer charge time than Riptide, and you can get perks that lower the charge time, but the third column kind of kills this thing because there aren't very many options for PvE perks in it. It's definitely a PvP fusion rifle more than anything else. Now, adaptives are not bad, but they really do seem like they're geared more towards PvP right now. There aren't many adaptive fusion rifles that people use in PvE. Some people use Techion, and some people will use the Iron Banner one, the Pressurized Precision, which is nice because you can get things like Discord and Hatchling on it, which is good for strand builds in PvE, but Burden of Guilt just doesn't compare with Riptide, especially because chill clip is more of a utility perk and not a damage perk, so you're most likely going to be using it to stun champions and then swapping to another weapon, especially in higher end content, so you can conserve ammo and save it for restunning champions, especially for things like overloads or unstops even. If you guys found this helpful or learned something new, don't forget to drop a like or comment and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I will catch you guys later.
Well, I don't do my iconic victory dance for nothing. Okay, I guess just this once I can do it for nothing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, I guess I can do one more for nothing. Ooh, ooh, ooh.